I knew what one of them were gonna be. When we play cops and robbers, he'd always shoot me, like he knew I would grow up being a threat to society. He always wanted to play the cop, like he enjoyed seeing niggas being arrested or shot. Little Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. If the crew was up to mischief, he would always refuse. One time we stole from the local candy store. I tried to run and got caught in the door. To make your interest seem all the more real, Mighty Whitey went to my crib and squealed. So now I'm on a 30-day punishment, and he snitched with no remorse. To my astonishment, and to my friends, it wasn't a surprise. They gotta be in the crib and at the table before 5. Guess he thought his actions were decent, but we saw he was on the road to the precinct.
Crooked ass cracker.
Find a way to get him back.
Crooked ass cracker.
Find a way to
Crooked ass cracker.
find a way to get him back. When I grow up, I wanna be a cop.
Mighty Whitey's what we used to call him, but deep inside, he knew that no nigga could befall him. When we cut class, he would jet and turn around and snitch, the teacher's little pet. The bell would ring at 8:59. We would gather in the hall. He was first in line, dropping dimes cause he couldn't drop drama. Since he couldn't, he was always the hall money. We're drinking brew in the back staircase. He knew and blew the whistle so security would chase us through the hall, straight to the office. My 3rd time this week, man, I'm headed to a coffin. One time he snitched on Brian, but because the kid was white, they said Brian was lying. So Brian waited after school real cool. Mighty Whitey played the back and got caught like a fool. As he exited the back door, me and Brian turned that ass into a human seesaw. The next day, our jammies and speed knots. Now he's forever getting beat down on the block. No more taking the long way home. No more Flintstone lumps to his dome. He's off to pursue his favorite game position, only to come back and gain little recognition. On the road to the precinct.
Crooked ass cracker.
Find a way to get him back.
Crooked ass cracker.
Find a way to
Crooked ass cracker.
find a way to get him back. When I grow up, I wanna be a cop.
Straight out the army to the local 4-6. He remembered our threats, now he's keeping his promises. A vet as a military cop, so he knows the procedures to have a nigga's ass dropped. His first day back in the old hood, and he beats a dread down with a 6-foot plywood, making his own judgment call. Scene more bloody than the movie Walking Tall. And I'm on the corner selling herb. Mighty Whitey's back is the neighborhood word. In my tracks I stop, not believing what I'm hearing, and guess what? He's a cop. He even caught Brian selling dope, made him eat the dope, then beat him to a pulp. He heard I'm still around, so he's looking for me. Somebody even told him I got girls hooking for me. One night I'm frisked to the last thread on my britches. He came up short, so on the strength gave me 10 stitches. Those corners are cleared. From here on out, it's straight up Avenue Fear. He ain't thinking twice, cause now he's vice. Dope houses now are only homes for roaches and mice. Housing authority sees him as a star. A street in the Bronx looking like Hollywood Boulevard. Gain respect from the gun that he carries. A dirty ass cop named Harry is now in the precinct. In the precinct. Dirty ass cop named Harry in the precinct.